What's going on, everybody? Oh, what the hell? There we go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Got a few people in the house already. Just wearing my little Falcons jersey, you know what I'm saying? We got a win yesterday. Feel me? Uh, but yes, welcome back, everybody. So it's been a interesting week 3. We got Georgia and LSU struggling against South Carolina and Kentucky respectively. And obviously credit to South Carolina and Kentucky for being able to put up a good fight again. God damn, a good fight up against LSU and Georgia. Of course, at the end they came up with the win. And for LSU, they barely escaped because South Carolina couldn't make a field goal at the end of the game. But hey, South Carolina, you should have made the field goal. But of course, there is a controversial penalty that was made. Just give me a second here, y'all. That was made, and South Carolina fans aren't happy about it. So, yeah. But you know what, Floby, you know what? Did you watch the game, man? Did you watch the game? Cause if you didn't watch the game, it's not good. But yeah, let me know what you think about that, man. Cause South Carolina fans be saying they got robbed. You know what I'm saying? So, so it's all good though. It's all good. But yeah, and of course Georgia we struggled a lot. It was very disappointing. You know what I'm saying? We should not. Yeah, y'all came back down from 17-1. That's true. That's true. But yeah, no, it was a disaster. For Georgia, we should not have made it that close. To be honest with you, and it's a disgrace. I mean, Mike Bobo and his play calling was ass. The offense is trash. Let's just get that out the way. The offense is bad. It was horrible against Kentucky. They need to be better. They need to make better play calls. Carson Beck needs to be better. The receivers need to create more separation, etc., etc. There's just so many problems that need to be fixed that can't happen against Alabama or Texas or Ole Miss. That's just as simple as that. And when it comes to the defense, I think we're pretty good, to be honest with you. I think when it comes down to the overall talent and how good we played against Kentucky in the past 2 games before that, I think we'll be fine. I think they're going to do their job the best of their abilities against Alabama. However, when it comes down to the tests they've gotten so far, they haven't faced much, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, we faced Clemson, but that really tests. To me, it is. So we are gonna face a huge test against Bama. Basically, that's basically it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I did watch the game. We definitely got lucky with the rest, but a win is a win. Yeah, no, a win is a win, man. A win is a win. A win is indeed a win. But yeah, no, we're gonna face a huge test against Alabama, and it's gonna be very tough. Um, and basically, you know what? Let's just look at some of the numbers real quick. Let me just pull it up right here. Because I wanna just look at the facts. All right, just look at the stats. You know what I'm saying, of the game. So basically, Carson Beck. Let's talk about him for. I mean, we already know what happened there. They were just absolutely just horrible. I mean, look at this shit. 15 for 24, 160 yards. 15 for 24, 160 yards, y'all. This is disgusting. This is nasty. I won't be seeing this. This ain't gonna win us games, man. This is disgusting. Like, this is Kentucky. South Carolina went into Lexington and whooped their ass. We shouldn't be having this, man. What the fuck is this? I'm looking at it right here on my full screen. 160 yards, 15 for 24. What is that? What is that? It's bullshit. This shouldn't be happening. This is this is why we lost the game to Alabama last season, because of this bullshit right here. And you expect me not to get stressed out. I understand we've struggled against Kentucky the past 3 seasons. We have not beaten them convincingly in Lexington since 2018, but that's not an excuse. South Carolina did it. Why can't we? If we're better than South Carolina, which I think we are. It's just it's frustrating. It's frustrating. The fact that we had to rely on the defense to win a game like Kentucky is just frustrating, man. It is. And I mean, Etienne 79 yards. You know, he looked good when he ran. I mean, the final yardage doesn't really show how good he was. If we had ran him more, he would have had more yards. Matter of fact, we should have just kept running the ball on their ass, because that's all seemed to be working the entire time. That they didn't want to, you know, stop the run. So don't know why we didn't take advantage of that. The one time the run game is working, Mike Bobo doesn't run the ball. Don't ask me what the fuck is wrong with that. Dominic Lovett, 6 receptions, 89 yards, our best receiver. Man, it was just a bunch of bullshit on all the offensive stats are bullshit. The play was bullshit from the eye test, you know, seeing the game. Oh my god, man. And the only thing I gotta say with the defense, the only thing I gotta say is to get Dylan Everett out of there. Get Dylan Everett out of there, man. Cause this man bullshit, man. He bullshitting, like dead ass bullshitting. He's not good. He's not good. He's not quality enough. He's not good enough to play for Georgia. Simple as that. But that's not all I'm gonna say about our offense. Cause I mean, on defense, we did fine. Did our job. I mean, Brock Vandergriff only 114 yards were allowed. The only thing I will say is when it came to the rushing game, they allowed 170 yards rushing. But of course, you know, at the end of the day, it's the amount of points that were put up on the scoreboard that mattered, right? And we held up good in the red zone, and they didn't allow Kentucky to finish them off and get any TD, nothing like that, just field goals. And they did not win on field goals. It is very hard to do so unless you're the Steelers. So yeah, I mean, we just gotta lock in. We can't do this anymore. We can't. Not against Alabama, man. Come on. Actually, matter of fact, let me just put myself. Sorry, y'all. All right, there we go. All right, but yeah. So basically, you know what I'm saying, like, it's very worrying when it comes down to it, cause you want to beat Alabama. That's the goal. I don't care that Nick Saban's gone. Georgia's been owned by Alabama so many times in the past decade and a half that, you know, we beat them with Stafford in 07. We beat them with Stetson Bennett a couple seasons ago to win the Natty. But besides that, we've thrown games against them. It's been close. Like, very rarely do they dominate us. I mean, it's just bad, man. Like, there are so many games we should have won against them that we lose in bullshit ways. That I don't see anything disproving that won't happen again. Because look at this shit, man. We lose if we play like this. So we can't go into Bama playing like this. We can't. And it's not looking too good because I'm not sure that Bobo has learned from his mistakes. It might be time for him to go. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It's time for him to go. It's time for him to go. UGA's defense only. Yeah, that's true. UGA's offense has to do better against Bama. Yes, absolutely. We can't be doing this bullshit no more, man. I'm tired of it. I miss our old OC, man. Damn. Of course, he went to the Ravens now. Damn, what's his name? Tom Munkin? Yeah, Tom Munkin. Here, let me pull up, let me pull up the scores. But yeah, no, I miss Tom Munkin, man. It was disgusting. The fucking Mike Bobo, man. I'm tired of his shit. And they were coming at me for calling him out last season. Do you see now? Do you see now? Do you see now? Do you? Because I do. I see a bunch of bullshit being cooked up by Michael Vick. And listen, to me personally, you know, I understand you could say like, oh, give him a chance. It's only second season. Man, he had a whole season before that. He give him the chance. There is no process to trust. Don't say trust the process, man. The process is not processing right now, and this is bullshit. Simple as that. It's bullshit. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for the Georgia game. Because if I keep going, I'm gonna just lose my shit with this team. Because we are much better than this. We have the talent, we have the personnel to do it, but we just don't got the play calling sometimes on offense. But all right, now let's talk about LSU. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have Povey in there, bro. I'm gonna put the link in. I'm gonna put Floby in here if he wants it. Cause I want to hear what he thinks about the LSU game. Cause there was a time where man, he tagged me in a video. He said our season is over, and he said that he wants to fire Brian Kelly at a certain point in time. So I'm gonna go hear him out on that one. But you know what? In the meantime, we'll wait for him to talk about LSU, South Carolina. Let's talk about Alabama, because you know that's the team that Georgia plays next. I watched that full Wisconsin game. You know what I'm saying? They look pretty good. Obviously, you know the final score. Look at that. That should be it. That tells you the facts. I mean, the final score tells you what happened. It was just Alabama was all over them. The 17-year-old star Williams, he was on their ass. The defense was shut down. Of course, you know the Wisconsin QB was injured early, but I don't think it would have made much of a difference. To be honest with you, Wisconsin is not good. Alabama woke up from that South Florida game, and excuse me, and you know, it was not an entertaining game. It was just Alabama all over them, all over them. They destroyed, and they're gonna go into this game with momentum. We're not. Well, both of us did win, but they won convincingly. We didn't. So yeah, that's just Alabama's for you. I mean, you don't gotta go into the fucking stats. The stats are all in Alabama's favor. All right, Floby.
Oh, there we go. What's up, man? Well, oh,
I'm not sure where Floby went, y'all. To be honest with you. But yeah, no. Talk about LSU versus South Carolina real quick. Hold on, let me just make sure I'm. Can y'all hear me? Hold on 1 second. Cause I'm still trying to figure out. I'm using a new system, y'all. All right. All right, y'all can hear me. All right, so basically, you know, talking about LSU versus South Carolina. Basically, Garrett Nussmeier, he had 285 yards, 2 TDs, 24 for 40, one interception, a lot of incompletions. I mean, it was. Looks like it. Well, I didn't watch this game, but Floby, you got kicked out, man. Go ahead and click the link if you want to join up again. I don't know what you did there, but yeah, you know, it was very offensive. Obviously, they were down 17 at a certain point, so credit to LSU for being able to come back. The question is, will LSU be able to handle some of the teams that are down their schedule? If you want to go ahead and look at them real quick. You got UCLA next week at home. Of course, here is the good news for LSU. They got. I'm still here, but I couldn't hear you. Oh, it's because I turned my mic on, but you left, Lobi. I don't know why you left. I, you just had to wait like 5 seconds, man. Um, but yeah. So basically, the question is with LSU is sorry, not the question. The thing is with LSU is they got a lot of big games at home. They got UCLA at home, and honestly, UCLA is not the big of a threat in my personal opinion. Um, but yeah, they got LSU at home, and then they got Ole Miss at home, which is huge because Ole Miss is going to be a big game for these guys. And if they're able to pull the game, if they're able to pull that, win, that's going to be huge for them. That's going to be a ranked game, top 25 game. Right now, Ole Miss is ranked number 5, so it's going to be huge. This could be huge for them. Um, but yeah, they got Ole Miss at home, they got Alabama at home, and they got Oklahoma at home, right? The thing is, are they going to be able to handle some of these other games? Arkansas, Texas A&M, that's the biggest one right there, and Florida, all on the road. Those are going to be very huge question marks for them because they are on the road. And Florida and Texas A&M specifically, not a very fun place to play. All right, there we go, Floby.
Woo! What's going on, man?
What's going on, man?
Hey, listen, bro. I know you want. I know you want me to give you my thoughts on, the LSU game from Saturday. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna do, man. Listen, man. I'm happy at the fact that we won, but I ain't gonna lie. We got real lucky with the refs. I can't lie. I mean, of course, that 100-yard pick six that should have counted. Of course, it didn't count because South Carolina got called for unnecessary for personal foul in that play. And we lucky that got called because if that did not get called, we probably would have lost that game.
Yeah,
I mean, and think about it, we would have not come back from 11 down with like 7 minutes left.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly. But look, I'm really happy that we won this game, man. I mean, listen, like I said in the last one, we lucky as hell that we have a really good defense, man. You know what I mean? We got one of the best. I mean, offense, my bad. But
yeah,
yeah, we lucky that we got a really good offense, man. One of the best offenses in the country. We got a good quarterback in Gary Nussmeier. I'm real happy that we managed to get this win, but we didn't play that great. I'm not gonna lie, we didn't play that great, man. Especially on the defense. I mean, I do like our new defensive coordinator, but we definitely got to play better to say the least.
yeah. And honestly, this is a very good lesson for y'all. Um,
Yeah,
and the next, like I said, your next
yeah,
3 games are at home, and you got a big one against Ole Miss. And
yeah, yeah,
so anything can happen in that game. I mean,
yeah. That's true. Yeah, anything can happen. I mean,
yeah,
listen, look, all we got to do is just beat UCLA and South Alabama in our next 2 games, and then we can feel very confident to the game against Ole Miss.
yeah,
Because
cause
I know by the time we play Ole Miss, they still gonna be undefeated.
yeah, hey, that game is very big because I feel like whoever wins that game is gonna take up the final slot in that playoff for the SEC. Because I think a lot of SEC teams are gonna get in, right? Y'all are gonna fight
Yeah,
for that last slot in that game for sure.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Well, we'll see what happens, right? But hey, listen, I want to talk about Georgia real quick. I know you already talked about the Georgia game and all that, but like,
No, go ahead, speak, bro.
listen, no, listen, right? You guys, I know you guys struggled, but hey, the defense won you that game, man.
Facts.
Yeah. Hey, listen, right? I understand, and I know you hate the fact that y'all struggled against Kentucky, but hey, let me just be for real with you.
What's up, bro?
Just be happy at the fact you ain't them bum ass motherfuckers from Gainesville, Florida.
I still don't know where Octavian went, man.
Bro, he's been missing since August 31st, 2024.
Bro,
He's
hey,
been missing since the Miami game.
we don't know where he's at.
He's probably in hibernation. Actually, no, he's hiding right now.
Bro,
He's probably in hiding after what happened to them against A&M last week.
he bought a house in the forest. He there. He hiding. He ain't gonna come back.
Yeah, yeah. You want something though? Octavius should be happy because at least his team is now 0-3 like Florida State.
Yeah, the Florida team's not doing very well. The only team that's doing good is Miami.
Yeah, that's true. Because they actually playing great.
No, yeah, and you know what? Miami's gonna do a lot of good things in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Miami's gonna win the ACC. Everyone knows they're gonna win the
Oh,
ACC.
fact.
Yeah, yeah.
The thing is, though, like, what will they do in the playoff? That's the only question.
I mean, they could make it to the national title game if they keep playing like this.
But they ain't played like what you got to play to win. They ain't faced Georgia. They ain't faced
Yeah, true.
Alabama, Texas, us
They
again.
will face those teams though. They will face those teams later on in the season.
Yeah. The thing is, bro, like now that we're a few weeks in, right? We're 3 weeks in. We got some, test. We got the test in. Few early ones. In my
Yeah.
opinion, bro, I think there's no question that the winner of this year's national championship game will be from the SEC.
Yeah. Most likely.
Because the Big
Because
Ten,
almost every team in the SEC can make it can win a national title.
the Big Ten doesn't have anybody this season. The only team that is only a possibility is Ohio State, but they don't have the quarterback, in my opinion.
I mean, listen. Well, Oregon. In my opinion, Oregon is the best team to win the Big Ten, the national title this year.
I don't know,
You
bro.
know,
After
you know,
that,
to win the national title out of the Big Ten. That's what I'm saying.
after those first two performances of the season, though.
Bro, you saw what they did against Oregon State, right?
Nah, what was the final score of that game?
46-14.
49-14.
Yeah, 49-14.
So they
49-14.
came out in a rivalry game, but that's a rivalry game.
Yeah.
They
Anyway,
they gotta play better games, man.
hey, they got Ohio State coming up soon. I think they will beat them. But anyway, right? Listen though, it's really crazy. You think about this, right? Um, I think we gonna beat UCLA this Saturday. I think we're gonna win by a lot of points because, well, actually, I don't know, but I do hope we do win this game. I know our offense is gonna play great. I just hope our defense does good. But think about this: UCLA got absolutely dominated by Indiana last week. They lost like 42-13.
Yep.
It's embarrassing. Anyway, look, bro, I'm gonna go now, all right? But
All right, bro.
there's just one thing I gotta say.
All right. Hey, thanks for coming
Yo,
by, bro.
you
Go
have,
Tigers.
yes, sir. All right, one more thing, right? One more thing.
What's up?
Hey, yo, bitch, Taven,
Oh God,
stop
bro.
hiding and show your damn face, okay? Please stop hiding. Stop hiding. We worried about you, bro. We is worried about you. You ain't been here in such a long time, man. We really is worried about you, my guy, man. Please come out of your hiding, your hibernation, and please come talk to us in these calling shows, man, because we miss you a lot. We know you're going through a hard time, and you deserve to go through a hard time because your team is ass. But yeah, hopefully we can see you real soon. Maybe before this season, right when the season is about to end. Anyway, I'm out, y'all. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers, man. Oh man. Hey, he all in on bitch. Damn, I even said it myself. Octavian. Man. Octavian, where you at, man? We need answers, bro. We need to know what the problem is with your program, man. Come on now. But yeah, basically, we've gone through some of the big games. A huge shout out to, and I don't want to shout him out, but I'm gonna shout him out because I got to. Texas, good win. After Quinn Ewers goes down, you got Arch Madden stepping up, and he's able to put on a good show against UTSA. Not a good team, but hey, he did good. He delivered for what he was supposed to do. I mean, he looked as good as Quinn Ewers. You know what I'm saying? I understand it was a bad team, but he still did it. So 56-7 was the final score of that game. Shout out to them. Against Tennessee, Jesus, 71-0. I mean, Jesus Christ, they don't go easy on them small teams, dude. Also, another member of the struggle bus this week is Missouri. The Missouri Tigers. They were hyped up this season, but then they played a high top 25 team at the time. Anyway, they were number 24, Boston College. They would have beat them 27-21 at home. Able to come away with the win there, but they did struggle, and it was a ranked team. So we'll go ahead and just give them the benefit of the doubt. Texas A&M beat Florida, and that's why we continue to troll Octavian wherever he's at. 33-20 was well, my lord. Notre Dame 66-7. They were able to bounce back after that horrible, embarrassing loss last week. And so, you know, hey, I think they're out of it. I think they're gone. But if they want to play some bowl game, you know what I'm saying, they can go ahead and play for a bowl game. At Nebraska 34-3, another win for, Pat Mahomes part 2. And we already shouted out Oregon. Oregon was able to get their things together, you know what I'm saying, and won 49-14, finally looking like the team that they were hyped up to be. So overhyped, who knows? I mean, this is a rivalry game. They were able to come through. Sometimes in rivalry games, teams do things that they don't usually do. And you know what I'm saying? And Michigan 28-18, beating another horrible team only by 10 points. However, their state is very obvious after Texas, losing to Texas. We know they're not the same team anymore. We know that they're not going to do anything this season. And we know that they might make the playoffs, but if they do, they're barely going to make it. But I don't even know if they'll do that. And who knows if they even beat Ohio State after these performances against low-ranked teams, which Ohio State is doing amazing things against. And Kansas State taking down Arizona 31-7. A great game by Kansas State. You remember a long time ago, I believe it was a few seasons ago, they were the team that beat TCU. But yeah, so overall, you know what I'm saying, a lot of teams did what they were supposed to do besides like Georgia and Missouri. Which Missouri, actually, that's a personal thing. I forgot what the chances were before the game. It was very heavily in Missouri's favor. Obviously, they were at home, so I don't think they should have struggled that much, because I had hyped Missouri as much as most people did. And Georgia, obviously, I already talked about my team, and I'm probably going to go into it more, because every time I see that fucking score, I get pissed off. LSU also was a surprise. But, yeah, it was a very interesting week, you know what I'm saying? Really the biggest game was probably going into this week was the Oregon State game, but that didn't turn out to be a game. So nothing too big in that week. Going on to week 4, there's going to be a few more high stake games. But turn up your mic. What do you mean, man? My mic all the way up. Goddamn, Floby. Bro. Floby, you gotta turn up your sound, brother. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, anyway, as I was saying. Not a lot, going, week 3, what was expected. And just to touch it a little bit, because this is just a reaction from week 3. Just to, go into week 4 real quick, just some games to watch out for. We'll make a separate video on that. Number 24, Illinois. Number 22, Nebraska will be facing off Friday, September 20th. And, a little ranked game. Top 25 ranked game on a Friday night, you know what I'm saying? Once you get off of work, school, wherever you at, man, you're going to enjoy that little game Friday night football after Thursday night, you know what I'm saying? So you get 4 days straight of football, so you can watch the Illinois-Nebraska game. It's top 25. Yeah, I know I'm going to watch it. Might do a live stream, but who knows, man? But, and then you got Marshall, Ohio State. That the only reason why I'm saying that is because I'm just letting y'all know Ohio State's going to beat the fuck out of them. And then the only other, obviously there's, I'm going to go ahead and say 3. I almost said 2, but 3. 3 top 25 games, or 3 games between top 25 opponents. You got USC versus Michigan, Utah versus Oklahoma State, and Tennessee versus Oklahoma. At Oklahoma. So, you got some very interesting games. USC at Michigan, that's going to be a very good one, in my opinion. I think it's going to be very, very close. Michigan only has a chance, in my opinion, because they are at Michigan. Utah at Oklahoma State. That's gonna be a very good game. And Tennessee, Oklahoma. I'm not gonna make one prediction just yet, Floby, but I think it's gonna be very entertaining, and it'll be high scoring. I think Tennessee's gonna put up a lot of points, but of course, being on the road is gonna be a test. But in my opinion, I don't think it will be. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, Oklahoma's not putting up some results that they should be doing, and so I don't see them doing much, in my opinion, anyway. So I think Tennessee might just win this game with ease. Yeah. That's about it for that. And we got a few announcements just to make real quick. So I'm gonna try and be putting out more just videos on the channel, get the ratings up, get more subscribers in here. You know what I'm saying? Might work on one after this stream. That's why I'm ending it a little bit early. Plus, it's just a reaction from week 3, and and also we're gonna be having a game night. Basically, we're gonna be playing every single Thursday. We're gonna be doing NC 25 Thursdays. Don't know why I blanked on there, but yeah, we're gonna be doing NC 25 Thursdays. We're playing NC 25, and we're gonna be doing that for the rest of the off season. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that starting on Thursdays. And I might stream a few games every now and then. It's just NC 25 will be on Thursdays, and so basically we'll do the Collins shows Mondays and Tuesdays. It varies what day we do it, but one of those 2 days is when we do the Collins show, the reactions to week 3. Sometimes Collins show, and then Wednesday is gonna be the day off in the middle of the week. We just don't do anything. Thursday will be the game night. Friday will usually be the prediction stream. You know what I'm saying? And Saturday will be, the game days, and we might be streaming more NFL games. We shall see. Might stream some primetime Falcons games. You know what I'm saying? Primetime games, Falcons games. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot more. And to be honest with you, I might call it Thursday game night just because we might do a few more games. Really depends. I got a Discord server full of soccer fans, so we might be doing something else. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? It's good. Yeah, we'll decide on that. We'll think about that. It's just gonna be Thursday game nights for the whole year. Right now, I'm calling it NC 25 game nights. We'll have to see what goes on. But yeah, no, I'm very excited. And yeah, very excited for a few things. But I'm gonna go ahead and make a video, and pop a few ideas. You know what I'm saying? Brainstorm how to grow. Well, we got 280. We're almost at 300. So go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. Get us to that 300. And yeah, so that's gonna be the end of the streams. Nice little stream tonight. And yeah, this could be everything. Go Dogs, man. Have a good night, y'all.